The lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Houston.
So striding in, Michael Brantley, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games.
They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to right field. Naquin's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, not great. He's 1 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. In now, Yordan Alvarez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's a pop-up now. Freeman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin. First delivery to him on the way. McCullers has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Mercado.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. George Springer the next to hit. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
George Springer.
Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. And And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 2 out, nobody on. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up, no score. So digging in now, Josh Naylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2, here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges. 0-1 the count. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Hedges is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
2 up, 2 down on
Third
strikes in
baseman.
this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Freeman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He swings and grounds it to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook. Slow below the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Houston.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Correa is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He popped out.
Can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, George.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Fouled away. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. First delivery to him on the way. Josh Reddick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the
right
fifth
fielder,
as we
number
check out the
30,
league leaderboard for
Tyler
team ERA. And you can see right
Naquin.
there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar.
Stepping in and ready for another
Mercado.
shot. Oscar Mercado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he fouls this one off. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Stubbs.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Lindor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready now, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Center fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, number 14 on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Jose Altuve is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Altuve is off of first with 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Cal Quantrill is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
40, Cal Quantrill.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. And there's one down now.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Hedges is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Called a strike, and it's full of 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in, Mike Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Well, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So here's Josh Reddick. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Naylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That misses. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Down the third baseline. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game You can't deny the fact that he's pitched it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Springer, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to
Now
reality
back,
here.
the
An
designated
RBI
hitter.
double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Brad Peacock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Jose Ramirez. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The batter.
Nice piece of hitting
The
right
first
there.
baseman.
Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Popped up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ryan Abreu takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Oscar Mercado will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And they'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Stubbs. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver.
Reliever usage. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A look by Perez. Now the pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Hernandez at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 4 and the Astros 2. Stepping in, Mike Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Mike Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 ties him up inside with a good fastball.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1 hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And it's fouled away. the 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit.
Jose.
First offering on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Mercado is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He singled his last time up. Brad Hand answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. 2-2 the count. Last strike now for Houston. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Cal Quantrill claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.